Hey guys, what's going on? Brandon Fisher here with Fishy15.com, and as most of you guys know, yesterday, March 7th, Apple held a media event in San Francisco, California, where they announced the new generation iPad and the Apple TV. So in this video, I'll just be going over the new features of the iPad, the new iPad, and in a later video, I'll be going over the new Apple TV features. So one thing I want to point out is Apple, during the whole event, they referred to the new iPad. So most of us thought it would be called the iPad HD, the iPad 3, something like that. But Apple's actually just calling it the new iPad now. So like most of you guys know, the first generation iPad was just called the iPad. The second generation, they put a 2 on the end of it. So it looks like they're going back to just the plain old iPad. So they're kind of getting out of the market, like everyone's putting numbers and everything like that behind the generations. They're just sticking with just the basic, the iPad. So I think that's a pretty cool thing. None of us would have guessed that. We all thought it was going to be like the iPad 3, iPad HD because of the Retina Display or something like that, but it looks like they're just sticking with the new iPad. The next thing I want to get into is the Retina Display on the new iPad. So the Retina Display, it has 3.1 million pixels on the screen. It's got 264 pixels per inch and 1 million more pixels than the standard 1080p television. That is crazy. That's better than looking at your HD TV, and that's just going to be awesome. I am really excited to actually test this out and get it in my hands and use it. This has got 2048 by 1536 resolution. That's 4 times as good as the old iPad, so the iPad 2. That's outstanding. Now I want to get into the A5X chip. So this is just an upgrade from the A5 chip that was in the iPad 2. It's got dual-core processor with quad-core graphics, so there's no quad-core in this. It just supports quad-core graphics. And even with the Retina Display and the A5X chip, this will still have a 10-hour battery life. And the new iPad also has ultra-fast 4G and LTE. This is for AT&T and Verizon, and if your carrier supports it, you can also create Wi-Fi hotspots just like the iPad 2. So a downer for the iPad is there's no Siri, but there is Siri dictation. So it's the same thing as on the iPhone for us, where you can tap the microphone, say what you want to be typed, and tap the microphone again and it will type it. So there is Siri dictation, but no Siri. So Apple did say that Siri was still in a beta, so maybe once they get it out of beta, it'll come on this iPad or even the next generation iPad. Another awesome feature of the new iPad is its 5 megapixel iSight camera. So they've got a ton of different things updated in this camera. It's just like the SLR cameras. It's going to take awesome quality pictures. I'll have links in the description below showing some pictures and video taken with the iPad. This also supports HD 1080p video. It's got auto stable and a ton of cool features. So the new iPad is going to be set at the same price as the iPad 2 starting point price. It's going to be available for $499 for the 16GB model, $599 for the 32GB model, and $699 for the 64GB model. And you can also get 4G, same thing, it's just going to be a little more expensive. It's going to be like $629 for the 16, and so on and so forth. So these are available for pre-order. They actually became available for pre-order yesterday on Apple's website, so you can check them out there. And actually, if you don't want to get the new iPad because it's a little out of your price range, you can actually pick up a new iPad 2 for $399 and a $349 refurbished model from Apple's website. And some people are even talking about this as a Kindle Fire killer, and I might even have to go along with that. It's just only $100 more, and it's got a ton more stuff than the Kindle Fire. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the new iPad. I would pick up a 16GB 4G model. I'm going to pre-order that today after school. I didn't have time yesterday. I had soccer, track, and all that good stuff after school, but I will be ordering a white one today. So that's pretty exciting. I will also be ordering an Apple TV, the 3rd generation, and I'll have a video over that when it gets here. Same with the iPad 3. So yeah, guys, just let me know what you guys are getting, if you're getting anything, or if you're just going to stick with the iPad 2. Just leave those in the comments below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to hit the thumbs up button. That always helps me. Subscribe to my channel if you want more content, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.